Hi everyone, I'm Jessie Burgart. This is Joyful Artist Musings. If I could go back, this is what I'd do. That's the title of this week's newsletter. And here's the lineup for today. Joy, the ugly phase. Lesson, if I could go back, this is what I'd do. Art, 3 implementable ways to start earning more as a commissioned artist. Joy, the ugly phase. When creating artwork, there's almost always an ugly phase. You need faith that you'll get through it, basically. That's one of the most difficult concepts to grasp as a young artist. It's easy to quit because it feels like we reached an impossible moment. We simply don't know how to get past it. But here is the secret. You won't always know how. You just have to push through. You can get past the ugly phase to the intended project. And the more you do it, the more you have faith that you can do it. So I've been doing commission art for 20 years, and I still reach those moments where I'm like, I'm not sure if I can get past this, but somehow it happens, all right? So you can do it too. I know you can. And I've also watched a few videos about this to see if there's any sort of secret, and no one has the secret. You just have to push through. And there's a little short here video that I found, and I hope you find it enjoyable too. Lesson, if I could go back, this is what I'd do. If I could go back to age 14, when I first started commissioned portrait art, this is what I'd do. I'd focus on the right things, wholeheartedly. I'd think much bigger and study psychology. I'd find the best mentors and I'd cling to them. So there was a moment in my life where I bucked all authority. So anyhow, I would not do that. I would stop downplaying my successful works. I would embrace legacy art, and I would start tutoring others. I would attend a workshop in another country. I would understand funnels in marketing, and I would study philosophy. I would learn and implement marketing. I would invest time into networking, and I would document everything, just everything. Keep up with clients. Well, that's just been a failure on my part. Like, I genuinely have good relationships with all my clients, but I haven't kept up with them. And I wish I had, sent them a letter annually or something like that. Paint for me, I definitely should have done that more. So I just did commission works. I didn't expect to have this calling of in my life to be an artist. I didn't even want it. I didn't want to do, I enjoyed it, but I didn't understand what I believe in God, my creator was telling me to do. So now I know, yay. So I would paint for me a lot more. Art, 3 implementable ways to start earning more as a commissioned artist. So this is for you newbies. Consistent marketing. Consistent is the key word. So pick a schedule, pick a platform, and post consistently for 90 days and see what happens. Because I think it's going to be pretty cool for you. I mean, if you love what you do, it'll be pretty easy for you to create content around it too. You can talk about your experiences. You can talk about the media and tools you use. You can share where you're at in a project, or explain a finished project. And people will look at your post, they'll read you, they'll start to get to know you. And that's fantastic because they'll recognize you. Because it takes reputation before someone buys, and you've increased that chance dramatically through consistent marketing. So, number 2, for implementable ways to start earning more as a commission artist. When was the last time you gave yourself a raise? So I made the mistake big time for keeping my hourly rate really low. And, it wasn't doing me or my clients any good by keeping my rate super low. So don't be foolish like I was. Your time and your work is highly valuable. So you might lose a commission or two when you raise your prices. That's okay. They can budget for you. But you'll find clients who know your value and are happy to pay you because they understand what they're receiving. So give yourself a raise. Number 3, give something away. All right. That sounds counterintuitive, but When people have access to you and understand what you offer, you can do so with minimal or no risk to them, then you put yourself in a good place with them. They can start seeing your work and, for example, host a mini mastermind workshop or send a hand-painted card to a past client. When people know and trust you and feel like there's not a high risk involved, then they're more likely to see you as an authority in your field, and they'll get to know you. So it's all about connection. So be a generous giver and have fun with it too. I mean, I'm sure you'll come up with ways that you can give things away or, make it very accessible, low risk for your clients so they can understand what you do and what you offer and what your work is like and what it's like to work with you. It's a lot easier for someone to spend $10 on a mini workshop, get to know you and love you, and they'll be willing to spend $1,000 on whatever else you are going to offer, So it's much higher risk to go ahead and dive into that $1,000 offer, right? It's much easier to build a small relationship, get that started, and then they know for sure, confidently, if they want what you're offering. So, all right. And so, just so you know, I added a paid subscription to this newsletter. So if you want to receive even more joyful artist musings on art and philosophy, consider a monthly or yearly subscription. As a free subscriber, you'll still continue to receive weekly content with the vlog and other invitations. And as a paid subscriber, you can expect more insider content about my own work and about some other projects. I'd love to share more with you. And you'll be supporting me financially, which is super rad. So consider it if it's on your heart to do that. Have a great week and feel free to comment. And if you respond via email, I will answer you. All right. Take care. Have a great week.